Welcome back, YouTube. Went and checked out the fish in the river this morning, and they ain't doing nothing. This is the longest I've seen Black River, and I couldn't go down there and catch a fish. The water's still up high. I don't know where all that fresh water coming from, but it got to get down sometime or another. We will get in some fishing videos sometime this year. Thought we'd come out here and check up on the golden comets here. They starting to feather out pretty good. They probably about 2.5 weeks old now. Some of them feathering out good, some of them's taking a little bit longer to get the feathers. They're supposed to be all pullets, but I noticed a couple of them and they got some awful big legs on them. Listen, it's just some bigger pullets, but some of them might be roosters in there. But anyhow, stopped by the store the other day to get some chicken feed. I went in there and I got my buggy and I turned on the chicken feed aisle, and Grace went right on past me because she could hear the chicks down at the other end. In a few minutes she was calling me over there and said, "We need some of these chicks." I said, "We got plenty of chickens." She said, "Yeah, but we don't got these chickens." She seen them black ones in there, and she had to have some of them black ones, and I'm not sure what they are. I can't. Two of them's copper morans or something, and two of the other black ones are something else. And while we was in there, I picked out some of the cinnamon queens. But there's two brown ones that looks just like the cinnamon queens that come out the batch that Grace had got them black pullets there out of. But they supposed to be, one she got supposed to be different egg laying colored eggs when they get old enough to lay. Thought we'd bring you an update on the chicks. Got these out here. The weather, it ain't so cold at night right now, and these are only about a week old. But I got them a light set up here and keep them warm. But what I'm going to do, these here get a little bit older, I'm going to transfer them down there in the pen where the sapphires is. I'll move the sapphires out, put them over there in the pen with the older chickens. They'll be big enough to they can fend for themselves till they work out a pecking order. Move them around. Then I can put all these young chicks in the pen where I moved the sapphires from. That's the way I got it worked out, or got it figured. But we'll go down there and check on them. But wouldn't you know, as soon as I got home with them chicks there, of Grace's, I get home and I got a hen that's went broody down there, and she's been sitting on some eggs. So I borrowed some eggs from one of my friends. She got a rooster that's old enough to fertilize the eggs, and so I put some of them eggs up under her. Let her hatch out a few eggs, I guess. But man, I'll have chickens running out my ears directly. These are the sapphire gems here. They're growing pretty good here now. Starting to look like hens, except for that rooster there and that rooster there that's supposed to be a hen. All right, quit pecking on my watch. But these are the sapphire splashes. Getting speckledy, a little bit more gray color to them. And got one sapphire gem. She's the only one that raised out the bunch. But there's one of these white hens. She don't mind me petting her. Must be this one. She'll get right here at me. Then the ice of brown. Where's the one always messing? This one. That one's always messing with me over there. She likes to be petted. Watch this hen trying to. Hey, you ain't supposed to be pecking at my wrist bracelet. What, you want them to get petted now? Come on. Yeah, they're growing pretty good. I think next month they should be laying. But these sapphire splashes, they turning out to be some right pretty hens. I had never raised them before. The Isa Browns, had never had them. They're supposed to be like the Rhode Island Red, but they're supposed to be real good layers when they start laying. And you're trying to be kind of nosy, ain't you? But some of these sapphire splashes, some of these hens are pretty good size. They could be some right big hens, but I think they're supposed to put out large and maybe extra large eggs. They sure got enough feathers in here. I come out here in the mornings, I'll be wondering if something's got some of my chickens, but no, they just shedding the feathers like that. Must be going through molts as they grow or something. All right, here you is, back again. What you want? Huh? But these, I mess with them so much when they little, they ain't too skittish. They just a little bit don't want you to mess with them. Yeah, I got one hen over there. Just went broody on me, and we'll go check her out. All right, back up, get out the way. Now Red's up there waiting on me. Ain't you, Red? Red will jump down. And we'll see what we can. She likes me to pet her when I first come in the gate. She jumped up on that roost. Now there's the old broody hen. Went broody on me time as I get home with a bunch of Grace's chicks. Man, what the chicks all have running out my ears directly. And here comes Red here now. Now, usually she likes me to pet her. She'll get down. There you go. She likes, every time I come in that gate, she'll get down like that. I hope you don't think I'm your rooster or something. I'll put one of them older roosters over here with you soon. But I didn't think them Leghorns was, whoa, growl at me, eh? It's supposed to be very broody, but that show went broody on me. They say it's unusual. They usually long Leghorns don't get broody like that, but I ain't know. Must be something in the water. But she went broody, and I hated not to let her hatch out anything because the eggs she was sitting on wasn't fertile. But I put her a few eggs under there, so maybe some of them will hatch. I hadn't checked the eggs today. Let's see what we got over here. Did y'all put any eggs in there? Yeah, and you've been kicking dirt in there too. Got all that dust kicked up in there on the eggs. I thought we'd bring you an update on the chickens and let you know about them, because the fish ain't doing nothing. But we'll get down there as soon as we can. And them fish is, well, I can get down there. Just them fish has got to cooperate. And when I first got these chickens, somebody made the comment, because Grace had wanted chickens, and we got chickens and biddies. And somebody made the comment that to be careful, that Grace and Nadine would get me started with these chickens, and I'd be the one taking care of them. Well, you sure was right, because they sure got enough for chickens and biddies and all that, and I'm the one doing the feeding, the egg collecting, the watering, the moving around and putting chickens in different pens. And they keeping me busy. But anyhow, somebody asked for an update on the chicks. Now that's the update, and man, I'm sure wanting to get down in that river and catch some of them fish. But they'll go to biting directly, and we get down there and try to hold it to them when they do start biting. Get in as many videos as I can. Anyhow, thanks for watching.